And the guys are going to have to start cooking a bit more, I'm sorry.
She's been busy forming alliances with several of the housemates.
Day 10 in the Big Brother house. In 15 minutes, the housemates must submit their weekly shopping list. After failing their first task, the group now has only £49 to spend. Penny is the only person not involved.
Worst case scenario.
Can we put another sugar on it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think you should just buy main things like buy some mince, buy some chicken, buy some vegetables, and then just make them.
No. But how far does ham go?
We need some ham, we need some chicken.
Ham, the last one went for a couple of days.
Ham's expensive.
How much is a chicken like we had the other day?
$2.48 each.
A lot of money.
Well, let's not have chicken.
It's a lot of money for two chickens.
Let's not have chicken. We don't have to have so much meat.
Yeah, we're going to
Meat's
have to not have
expensive.
meat. Beans is a protein, you're going to have to substitute beans.
If you get pilchards, I can do something great, and the pilchards are 39p a tin.
Is there corned beef on there?
£1.
No.
Well, we need corned
Right,
beef.
do we want a chicken?
15,
I know you want a
15,
chicken.
15, 20.
I know he wants a chicken.
We should have a chicken.
If we
Should we get one chicken?
Hang on.
With the rest, let's get a chicken and the rest something else.
Huh?
Well, how
Get
much?
chicken,
How much money
guys.
have we got?
Well, I'm giving you roughly about £5.95.
Mate, if we don't get a chicken, I'm just going to go into that coop.
Okay.
That's fine. Off you go, mate.
Penny tells Brian how she usually spends her Sundays.
Then I put Christian radio on. There's a sermon on Artie Kendall, this great American preacher. That's at 10:30. I tape that. I also put a tape on for my mum, because I tape the arches and send it to her.
You look nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, is this you sitting down doing your press?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Sunday. I
Right.
might start doing it every day, because it makes me feel better.
Does it? That's really
I might
nice.
start doing it every day.
My hair will be in colours, and I'll have had a big wash and everything.
I'll be curly when you take it out.
And the hair will all be all lovely and, yeah.
Big.
And then I'll go and meet someone for coffee in Soho, and then I'll go to church.
Yesterday, the housemates were given their second weekly task, learning first aid. They've gambled 60% of next week's budget on completing it successfully. They're spending 4 days learning new skills. On the 5th, they'll be tested. The first topic was resuscitation.
It's not a baby, it's a dummy.
This is the baby. See here? It's airways breathing. So you've checked the airways, you're being very careful. Breathing, don't forget, you're looking at the stomach, not the chest.
Yeah.
Big stomach for a
Circulation.
baby.
What? Bubbles, shut up. You've checked circulation, you're coming back.
Oh, please.
I lost it there. That's me at work. Shut up.
Brian, who up to now has been one of the clowns of the group, is playing a pivotal role in the teaching of the task because of his prior knowledge of first aid as an airline steward. This sequence shows two potentially conflicting Brians in
So
action.
if there's no cyanosis, that means they have a circulation.
It means I have circulation.
So what are you going to do then?
In his role as teacher in the group, he displays particular types of nonverbal behaviour with respect to his willing pupil, Penny. He shows high levels of eye contact. He also keeps her focused on the task by firing a sequence of machine gun questions at her.
Tell me what you've done.
I've looked at if the skin is greying and bluey in colour.
Yeah, but how many breaths have you given to establish this?
I've given 2 breaths.
His facial expression is serious. This is Brian in the role of teacher, and he's very effective at it.
This is the baby, right?
He responds to Bubbles' constant interruptions.
It's not a baby, it's a dummy.
At times, Brian has attempted to ignore him, but at other times he is forced to engage with him.
Chest.
Big stomach for a
Circulation.
baby.
What?
And in order to do so, he's required to break free of the teacher role.
Bubbles, shut up. You've checked circulation, you're coming back.
The more familiar Brian re-emerges. Brian the clown.
I lost it there. That's me at work. Shut up.
We've already seen much evidence of Brian's wit, but perhaps even more striking than its content is the way that he regularly uses humour within the group to diffuse difficult or tense situations. This is a critical role, and only Brian seems competent to play it. In his clown role, he often displays exaggerated facial expressions, and it's the exaggeration within these expressions that tells Bubble that they're not to be taken too seriously. It's very important for Brian to show that he can effectively manage more than one role at a time, because survival in the ever-changing Big Brother household depends to some extent upon adaptability.
Brian, I thought you were supposed to be teaching, not standing around doing nothing.
As the deadline of the task approaches, will he respond with humour or leadership?
Would you want to pass this?
Or can he bring both into play?
Lorinda, you okay?
It's like this horrible drainage. Sleep smell.
Looking back away.
You okay? All right, mate. Yeah? Yeah. One more day.
You looked a bit stressed out last night.
I did.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did I? Why?
I think you just looked like you were stressing a bit.
What, after the discussion or before?
Yeah, after this.
No, I thought it was, I wasn't stressing. I was thinking that was quite a cool thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking more than anything. I was thinking about, you know, it's quite interesting the stuff people have been through.
Oh, yeah.
Last night kind of, in a funny kind of way, it kind of cleared the air, didn't it? I think it made everyone gel a bit more.
Yeah.
No, I just want to make sure that we all bitch this task now. We all make sure we know this challenge inside out, left, backwards, forwards.
I think everyone knows the seriousness of it.
The seriousness because of doing that shopping list this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see with £49, we are struggling to, you know, I agree with you, we should have probably got some chicken and stuff, but
with 49 quid.
Do you want to run through how you're doing it, Dean?
Oh, my clothes. I'm just doing it for me just now, and then I can do it, you know.
Because I don't particularly like eating vegetarian meals, I've got to be completely honest.
Exactly.
You've almost got to be unselfish in here, you've got to say, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been well unselfish
since
I've been here, you know.
So like God, I'm not even demanding anything.
Exactly. This week is going to prove a lot of stuff. It's going to prove
what do you mean?
How much stamina everyone's got.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about now. First week, mate.
Tell you what people got to do.
Last week was luxury.
This is what you've got to do. You've got to get the fact that everyone's hungry and feeling a bit pissed off. Oh, I'm hungry, there's not enough food to eat. Channel that into getting this task done.
Absolutely.
Getting the task done is going to mean you're not hungry next week.
Absolutely.
People can't focus on being hungry. They've got to use it to.
You got to, yeah. You got to get strong.
It's no good just sitting there moaning.
No.
Not doing.
It's not going to do anybody any good.
It's not.
Oh, I need a big hug. I need such a hug. Please give me a hug.
Why do you hug?
I just need one. I'm just desperate.
Now you can dry the dishes with that hug.
Oh, little lovely.
Can I get a hug, Penny?
Sorry?
Don't I get one? Don't I get a hug?
Oh, little lovely.
That says you're little lovely. Jonas like, okay.
Eyes are watering. Oh, little lovely.
Is Narinda right, or is she just hungry?
I don't know. I like it if I was getting a few rays. I'm hungry, but I'm not starving, you know?
No, I'm not starving.
We didn't order any chicken. Dean didn't feel that we needed chicken. Dean didn't feel that we needed cider. And Dean didn't feel that we needed anything like that.
Okay. Well, it'll get easier if people get knocked off.
Yeah. I'm dying for people to get knocked off, I'll be quite honest.
Please don't be silly. Well, if it's me, it's me. But I'm just saying it'd be easier when there's 5 people. There'd be enough eggs for breakfast. It'd be fantastic. Whoever's here, you'll have a lovely life.
Oh, this is good though when it comes out.
Yeah, over Steve. Is there any more clouds over there, Stu?
Nope. As soon as that one's gone, that's it.
Is it really? I don't think it's warm enough for a bikini.
No, mine doesn't suit me anyway.
And the guys are going to have to start cooking a bit more, I'm sorry. They're very happy to be their little men outside and make their little decisions, then come inside and impose them decisions on us while they're sunbathing, but I don't agree with that.
(2:19 p.m). Bubble has gone back to bed. The rest of the housemates are having lunch.
I could be his dad.
And they've got 8 kids.
I could be his dad. That's mad.
I know my mum and dad would look to divorce. Yeah.
Stuart, yours?
And mine what?
What age?
What age are my parents?
God, I could hang out with his dad.
My dad's 50. 53.
Yes, you could.
While Bubble washes his clothes, the rest of the group discusses today's stage of the first aid task, bandaging.
Only use the bandages provided for the task, not the ones in the first aid box. Do not bandage each other's mouths or necks, and that's actually in black writing. Do not apply bandages too tightly. All the bandages are reusable and you should keep them clean and dry. Big Brother will provide you with the third stage of the task tomorrow morning.
Where's Bubble?
Oh.
He's wringing out his clothes.
All right.
I couldn't explain as well as I would like to have.
Last night, the housemates discussed life-changing experiences, and Bubbles spoke about his daughter. After a morning spent largely apart from the group, he comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
It was just very hard for me last night to sit there and discuss that. And then once I started, I got so choked up that I couldn't explain as well as I would like to have. Does that make sense? Big Brother understands. Cool. I was going to go and tell them about their bandages, okay? Thank you, Bubble. Bubble, if ever you feel the need to speak to somebody, Big Brother is always here for you. Wicked. Charles.
Bubble, Paul, Stu and Elizabeth are practicing stage 2 of their task, bandaging.
Is that feeling all right, your arm?
Oh, yes, it is now.
Is it? Are you sure?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I let go of the roll.
Failed.
You feeling okay?
Yeah,
Would you fail for something like that? You sure?
Well, I reckon you would.
Because it gets dirty?
Yeah, because he like tucking all the ends in and things like that. That's nice.
Sure.
What a nice touch you've
I
got
just
there.
don't want to hurt you, because obviously I know that you're really injured.
I am. Oof. Oh, it hurts. Oh, be gentle.
Oh, sorry.
Elizabeth didn't really register on the radar for the first few days, but recently things have started to change.
Elizabeth was shocked to me.
Elizabeth is the little dark horse.
She's been busy forming alliances with several of the housemates, most of them based on the use of her sexuality. When she was in the kitchen with Stuart, she raised the question of romance.
So did they ask you then in the interviews, what about romance? Would you consider it?
Yeah,
Did they even
I
ask
just
you
said
that?
no, I didn't even answer the question.
The topic itself is highly suggestive, and so is her body language. Elizabeth sends out several flirtatious signals. Notice how she arches her back. This is a primitive sexual signal used by females, a form of presentation that conveys a message of availability. We also see her in action with Dean.
You're quite.
Am I?
Yeah, you're constant, which is good. I think that's a real calming influence, and it also brings people together.
Elizabeth doesn't confine her attention to the males of the household. For example, we see her using a lot of affectionate touching and kissing when she's developing her relationship with Emma.
Should we just love each other? It's like, I think you look gorgeous, and you're like, I think you look gorgeous.
And there you do, though.
She thinks she's ugly to think.
She's so pretty.
You are.
Look at them eyes.
Whether or not she's aware of it, sexuality plays an important role in the development of Elizabeth's relationships. She's the only one to go topless during the photo shoot for the calendar.
Am I a prude? Am I being a prude here?
While most of the other portraits elicit mixed reactions and giggles, hers is met with unanimous approval.
Nice.
That is so nice.
It is. Honestly. You look glowing.
Pride.
The full extent of Elizabeth's popularity could be seen during the Truth or Dare game, when each housemate had to say who they would sleep with if they had to choose one of the others. Elizabeth was chosen by Dean, by Stuart as part of his foursome,
and by Amma. She's become popular and powerful, and she's managed to do it with great subtlety.
Babe, you got the most votes?
Betsy's got the most votes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Betsy, the dark horse.
Big Brother has given the group a short challenge. They must crush 60 kilograms of grapes with their feet and collect the juice. For every 3 bottles of grape juice produced, they'll get a bottle of wine. They're not allowed to eat any of the grapes.
No eating the grapes.
That's really tempting.
Hands off. Hands off.
I don't want to eat it right.
So do I.
Make sure we can mix colours first. Red first.
I thought we do. I thought we do red.
None of this. You set them off.
Stop.
Guys, we'll just do red first.
No, listen.
You got to take that off.
Stop. Stalks doesn't matter because you sieve them out.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, it says to remove from stalks.
Remove from stalks.
Remove from stalks.
Yeah, they mean this
is a stalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have thought them.
No, listen, it's really easy because I nearly did it. Just put one in my mouth. I nearly just did it. What does CPR stand for?
Cardiac pulmonary resuscitation.
What are 3 P's?
Preserve, prevent, promote. 2 more people should get in.
Now, listen, how are you going to do that? That comes out of there.
Do you want me to get in?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, girls. Can I leave that there?
You'll need to get some little shorts on.
I'll roll these up. Girls, this gonna hurt?
No, not only a little bit. No, a bit cold, so.
Okay, guys, I'm coming in.
I think Bubbles directing us.
Oh my God!
Hold it, go.
I actually make it out. It's up. I make it out.
No.
Go on, turn around.
Ryan, stop being such a queen.
Ryan.
It's up, Paul. Get in then. I can't.
Go on. Stay in here.
You've no.
Ryan, just shut up and get on with it.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
I'm slipping.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Look, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people to fill a bottle of wine.
This is not as easy as you think over here, dude.
They're skirting everywhere.
All around the circle. I don't think it's that hard.
The housemates successfully produce 18 bottles of grape juice, which will earn them 6 bottles of wine. As a bonus, they're told they can keep the crushed grapes.
All right, then.
With the glass, with your hands, just get...
Lovely. I tell you, talk about back to basics.
You'll taste it and you'll forget how many feet has been in it.
Gotta look over that.
Do you care now? Do you care? Do you care?
So sweet.
Oh my God.
That's over here.
Sweet angel singing.
I feel it.
Well, the rest after dinner, I reckon.
All right, then. Am I supposed to find that Tupperware somewhere? Always, we can put it all in these. We've got 4 of them.
Nice, isn't it?
We've got 4 of them.
We've got 4 of those ones.
If a bird doesn't poo in it.
9:10 p.m. Paul and Helen have cooked pork, rice and broccoli for supper. They've decided to drink the grape juice and save the wine they've earned until later.
So what should we make of those grape skins then? About grape skin turnovers.
In the bread.
Put self-raised bread?
Yeah.
in the bread, yeah.
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 Great bread.
I'm sure you can. I'm actually full. For the first time since I've been in the house, I am full. Fantastic.
I'll have some more chateau foot.
Just look very
You know what happens with it? Chateau Pierre.
Jane, it's knocking it back.
Oh, you're being stinky.
The thing is, you drank some, so it doesn't matter.
I drank them.
There's a toenail in there, look.
You can tell it by the
Are you
nail.
having any, Stuart?
Where's got the red
having
nail
any?
varnish on?
No, I'm leaving it.
I've only got a few Verucas.
Penny.
Oh,
Penny.
Leave her alone.
Actually, I've got a corn now.
Penny, you've got a Veruca.
I haven't got actually, I just remembered you have. Oh, I need to pick the doctor.
Go on. I'm gonna throw up now.
You got corns, Penny.
No, I've got hard calluses.
Well, she did have until she smashed those brains over her feet.
Coming on.
Oh, Penny.
11:54 p.m. The group has drunk 5 of the 6 bottles of wine they won.
Very good. Good time.
Let me show you a
Good time. Where were we? To the point. I can tell you where a man is every man I see. Hey, big spender. 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 Hey.
3:23 a.m. Bubble, Dean and Elizabeth are last to bed. Elizabeth can't find her toothbrush.
How can you lose your toothbrush? In his face. I can't shut the door.
Who will be the first to go from the Big Brother house? You decide. To evict Helen, call 09011 154406. To evict Penny, call 09011 154409.
And catch the latest from the Big Brother house here on 4 tonight at 10.